Dang it. I mean, honestly, what do we get like one, maybe two of these kind of characters every year. It's a normal character that's just kind of OP. And this is where Scopely makes a ton of money. And they're gonna make a ton of money on this character because he shuts down Super Scroll. He's the can't miss for the year. That's it, yeah. I think I'll, off the top of my head, after seeing him on the test server, playing with him a little bit, I'm going to be buying one of his offers to unlock him early and build him as rapidly as possible, mostly for my arena, because I know other people are going to have him in arena, and I want to make sure I can stay in the top of the arena. And, but I'm not going to wail out. I've never wail out on a character. I used to, once in a great while, buy the expensive offers. I think I'm just going to buy the unlock offer. And hopefully that level of a Black Knight will still hold up against the Super Scrolls in my arena. But as we've seen already, there's counters to him. Like we're already seeing a bunch of different things you can do in different game modes to work against him. Whether it be Spider-Man Big Time or my boy Void Knight, or using your own Black Knight and Super Scroll in conjunction, and you use a lot of positive effects to make their Super Scroll go first. That sort of thing. So there's definitely techniques and ways around this. I'm actually impressed with how they built this character. Instead of doing an Agatha-style kit where it says, like, in Agatha's kit, it all but says, F you, Eternals, right? Instead of like spelling out all of his tags, they made a really interesting kit. I think it's a very interesting kit. I don't really know anything about the character Black Knight. I know old Jon Snow, or whatever his name was, in Eternals at the end was alluding to him being the Black Knight. But I don't really know anything about the character. He's not that super exciting for me. This is the most unique kit they've ever come out with. Yeah. It sure rates right up there. If it's not the most unique, it sure rates right up there. When have we ever had a team that's designed to speed the enemy up so that they smash into them? Looking forward to a new skill character. Yeah, Rayvarn, I need like 4 or 5 more if I'm gonna do my race to 100 or whatever the thing is. Race to the top. I'm not racing to the top, I'll tell you that much. Oh, I don't have 6 reds on Sunspot? Well, I'll get that. What's this thing? A mega gold orb? What do I need? I need 200, I need 700 more points? I think all I've got left is the skill characters. I couldn't even get there today if I wanted to. If I had 5 more skill characters, I still couldn't get there. Do you think it will be good in skill raid? Maybe the current one, Kamikazu. Maybe you can use them in conjunction with invaders to do something. Did this race to the top go live again? It never went away, Windstorm. It's a 40-day event. The general theme is you get to Commander level 98 in 40 days, and you bring up 50 tunes, 10 from each of the 5 categories, up to 98, and you should get stuff. I don't know. A diamond on, I think it gets you to 15 or something. I don't remember. And then, of course, other people would push. Here's the trophy, man. Everybody wants the golden APOC. It's garbage. Let's see if the team works at 3 to 4 stars. If you design a team to get smashed early, they may not even work at 3 stars. Wonderful D, they're gonna work at 3 stars. They're gonna work at 3x4. Or sorry, 3x3 and 4x4, they're gonna work. Plus, you've already got Peggy and Captain America, who are pretty built on everybody's roster. The Star Brand character's really lackluster. He kind of dies pretty easy, but it doesn't matter. It's Black Knight and friends. That's what the team is. Cosmic Ghost Rider's integral to the team and very powerful, but it's Black Knight and friends. Doolum, I got your message in Discord. I'm going to be opening up voice here in a little bit. I just want to talk with Chad about this Black Knight character. And then we're going to jump over and do Crucible. I'm going to do both my Crucibles. Like, time will run out here in like 45 minutes or something. Oh, an hour and 45 minutes? Okay, we can drag our feet. An hour and 45 minutes. So I'll do the first one and then I'll turn around and do the next one. The only reason I took them that high is because everyone on the test server has maxed rosters, so I needed to take them up a little. And they were doing 1.4 million punch-ups. Yes, it's unfortunate, but everybody on the, like, there's no one's willing to build the team low because everybody else has built them high. And you can't test the team real low, like you can't test the team at unlock levels because everybody has the maxed out version. And so you've got to build a mostly maxed out version as well, just to see how they operate on an even footing. I'm kind of frustrated with the tester because it feels like I'm basically setting up my roster for other people to make videos off of, and it's a total waste of my time. When I do test server testing, I like to go into the Envoy voice channel and do it with other people and test things and talk about it with them, because then we can, you know, a lot of people can get their eyeballs on it and we can try some different things. And usually I start out with a low built team and search for somebody who hasn't maxed out theirs, but you never know. Black Knight is the most plug and play a toon can get in most every mode. Yeah, his kit's wide open. I wish they would stop releasing teams and just release characters. Can you not arrange for people to build small and go up from there? Yeah, that's the thing. Most of the content creators are making content for the most heavily engaged people and for big spenders. The people who are watching the videos about how to do stuff at the high end, they want to see what they do at a maxed out level. You just don't get the views by building stuff at unlock levels. I mean, you can, but and then so you're basically asking people to hold off on making the content that they want to make. Tana posted a new video a few minutes ago. Okay, is it important or something, Windstorm? I asked to have my account brought over and was given a maxed out account. I kind of shrugged and haven't opened it since, yeah. Well, and then Monguli too, the other thing, if you want to test them in Crucible with using the Crucible room rules, you have to be matched up against somebody who's set a defense. You know? So every day you can go check. And lots of times, people don't, like, you'll go 3 rounds against all, you know, hand or whatever it is in Crucible. Is it hand that's the baseline? You know, and do you really want to spend a half hour to an hour building and setting up actual defenses and it not happen and you not get the opportunity to attack into anybody else's? Meanwhile, other content creators are using your defense to make videos that compete against your numbers, right? It's a very huge conflict of interest. We need a true sandbox playtest where every individual can simply pick 5 characters on the left, they can pick 5 characters on the right, they can set whatever room rules they want, whether it be war or a specific Crucible room rule. They can set with sliders, just change the gear tier. They can set with sliders, change the level, the stars, everything with sliders, up and down, so we can truly test these characters. Scopely's never gonna invest in that kind of infrastructure. Not for us, no way. It's never gonna happen. New war preview. The last time I clicked on one of those Discord channels ones, Weapon Z, my microphone muted and I had to restart. So I'm gonna let somebody else click on that and tell me what that's all about. I don't think you're trolling me, Weapon Z. It's just it made my computer shit the bed, so I'm just not gonna click on it. I just want a danger room so we can test what we want and when we want. Yeah, Muggle, I set a defense as well. I'm not competing against any of those kind of videos, so it doesn't bother me to set a defense. It does bother me that I'm spending my time doing it, but people have been nice enough to jump into those voice channels and show me those kits and those characters and let me watch some stuff. And so that's been, so I can at the very least set up defenses for other people to go into. It's going over the character biographies from the ones this next patch. What's this? Let's go here and paste. There we go. Well, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. I hate when you can't just copy things out of the Twitch chat. It's annoying. I actually have to do this thing and hit copy. Lame. Okay, there it is. I'll take a look at that. Oh, that's from Brotherhood of the Storm? Okay, Weaponsy. Thanks. Wasn't Gambit more expensive? I haven't been tracking the offers, Pathfinder, so I don't know. I'm guessing they're going to make it. I mean, they usually what? They've got, sometimes they've done $25 unlocks. Sometimes they've done 50, and haven't we had some $100 unlocks? I don't know if that's the case. I don't think they're gonna do anything extraordinary with this. He's gonna be a $50 unlock, and they're gonna have piles and piles of, Kang was 100? Okay. I don't think they're gonna sell a character for more than they have normally, Pathfinder. I think they're gonna offer a lot of different offers for people to spend money on in a variety of different ways on this character. And they're also going to be selling his gear pieces, which we still don't know. We have been bugging the devs repeatedly for this information, which, right? They should be able to just go, oh, he's gonna be this piece, and just tell us already. They're not telling us because they haven't devised a plan on how they're going to sell his gear pieces. That's my assumption. Why else would they keep it a secret? They don't want people farming that piece ahead of time. They want to hold off to the last minute and say, oh, he's gonna be this piece over here, or he's gonna be this Hercules piece, or whatever they were talking about. Or maybe they're gonna introduce a new gear piece entirely. I don't know. But they definitely want to make money off of that. This character is already just completely hyped out of his mind. And from what I've seen on the test server, we're probably pretty accurate. This is Icarus level character. This is Silver Surfer level character. This is probably even Kestrel level character. I don't know how long he's gonna last. I don't know how long until a new character comes out that completely nerfs him. I don't know the future, but as it stands right now, this is a very important character that's going to have an effect across all of your game modes. And it's gonna matter how big he is, because yours is gonna be competing against theirs. And I think if you're a free-to-play player, you're mostly playing against other free-to-play players, and they're gonna have the same size Black Knight as yours. You know, and so don't freak out about it. Don't feel like you're gonna miss out if you don't buy an offer. Don't feel that way. you know? But if you're a person who likes to spend on the good ones, this is a good one. For me, I'm probably gonna just do the minimum unlock offer and build him up naturally. And that's it. Oh my God, where is this legendary shit coming from? He's not a legendary character, guys. He's absolutely not a legendary character. Nowhere has anyone said that I know of that he's a legendary character. Mobile said he couldn't believe that he's not a legendary character. This is, yeah, it's getting out of hand. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know if Tana said he was or not, but he's not. He's absolutely not. 100%. He's not going to be. Mobile mentioned legendary. He said something like he feels like a legendary. That's where it came from. I think, yeah, there's a lot of misinformation out there, but you guys can tell everybody. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your mom's friends he's not a legendary. Well, Windstorm, they've been doing a good job of bringing out interchangeable teams. Not as much on the Hive Mind as I was hoping. I was hoping the Hive Mind would be wider through the symbiotes. And that's a 5-piece Hive Mind team, unfortunately. With the option to maybe drop one character. Or plug and play Void Knight. He even counter kill Sus without Black Knight having his turn. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely working, Pathfinder. It's definitely working. I've been around long enough. I've seen hyped characters enough times. I know the spending community well enough from a spectator perspective that I know without any doubt in my mind, Scopely is going to make a lot of money off of this character. And unless somebody finds some amazingly exploitable flaw that can be utilized in all game modes, this character is going to make Scopely a lot of money. And that's okay. Big spenders want to spend big money on a big character, and this is when it happens. We've seen it before, and it's happening again. And I think that the Cosmic Ghost Rider is a really cool character. I think he's kind of fun. I'm curious to see what we can do with him. I think he's being eclipsed by this Black Knight. What do I got going on here? Do I have my volume on? Why can't I hear any of my game sounds? I'm supposed to be able to hear my game sounds. Oh, that's why. There we go. Now I can hear them. Let's go to the orb chamber where it's like constant noise. Oh, there we go. Here, I'll go in here. Ooh, that's loud. There we go. It can sometimes do that, Windstorm, but I've seen this character myself. I've seen other people play with it and everything, and it's a really strong character. It reminds me of when Icarus was released and all the hype around him. So I think this is going to be a really good character. I think it's going to sell a lot. I think people are going to purchase him, build him, and be happy with him. My thing is he's kind of war defense. Like, he works better on defense than offense. You can use him on offense in war, but he kind of works better on defense. And those characters don't excite me as much, but he is going to most likely be used in arena. Those kind of characters I really do like. So I'm not big on getting the whole out of time team, but I am big on getting him for arena. Speaking of which, let's go do an attack. Lord Richter putting Spider-Man big time on defense. This is something different. I haven't seen this. Let's see how this goes. If Sharon Carter could be used to stun him, then kill him with someone else, that's something we were thinking about as well. There's people looking into that very move. I'm not sure Lord Richter has great placement on this team. I almost want to ability block his Void Knight. I think I will. This might be a bad move. I don't know. This might be a bad move, but I want to try it out and see what happens. That was a terrible chain for him. It's great for me. Black Knight is like the pre-taunt Drax we deserve. I think I can take him. There we go. He doesn't have disrupt, so I don't want to do that there. I'm going to go ahead and kill Robbie. Go here with this one. Try again, Lord Richter. That was not your best work. That was an easy defense, buddy. Lord Richter's put up a lot better defenses than that one. I don't know what's going on. That was not amazing. Yeah, new war season. Everyone put your new warriors on defense. Has the announcement of the new war season gone out, Dulam? I'm assuming so, based on what you just said. Okay. Yes, New Warriors are the team that's going on to war defense. They were talking about doing Pegasus, and we're all like, nah, Pegasus don't need nothing. Okay. I'm going to open up the voice channel, and Dulam can talk to me about these new war rules while I go sign into my Crucible. All right, I'm in the voice channel for anybody who wants to join me. I'm going to jump over to Crucible and start doing some Crucible attacks. Hey, Dulam.
Hey, bud. Yeah, I'm going to be the person to say about the room rules. Okay, I don't even know what they do now. I just know new warriors are going to be nuts.
Yeah, I think so. Should be pretty good. Why is it saying there's a direct message, but there's not? That's whatever. Don't care. Figure that out later. Okay.
I think I can tell you exactly what the... So for new warriors specifically, if they're not exhausted and they're on defense, they spawn with 2 turns of safeguard, 2 turns of offense up, defense up, and 10% turn meter.
Okay.
And then 20% bonus to war-ready Cosmic Hero allies for defending Cosmic Hero allies.
Say that last one again?
Cosmic Hero allies is pretty much getting a buff. So it's all of new warriors and then just Cosmic Hero allies. So like...
Kestrel.
Kestrel, Eternals, all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Okay. What's up, Makwa?
I just want new warriors to die already? Nah. I actually like what they're doing by giving teams that we've absolutely invested in the past more life. Like Rebirth got more life because of the because of the war season, and now they're getting a rework. Like, it's very nice seeing teams getting the longevity of like a team like Rebirth, where nobody wanted to build them, and then they were really good in 2, almost 3 Cosmic Crucible seasons, the end of Doom 3.5, Incursion 1, and now War, and then War again because they're on a new team. Like, I really like that.
Oh, we're going up against one of those organized war alliances where they all have the same defenses.
Yes.
And they're all junk. Look, these guys are ready for their new warriors on defense. Let's do new warriors right now and see what they're like right now.
Before.
Yes, before and after. What do you think will be a good counter to the new warriors once these room rules come into effect?
It's gonna take something pretty decent to take them out. They're gonna have to survive a lot of buffs. So like, I think Infinity Watch is gonna be able to take them out if they're even power, because then all the buffs won't matter. But if you got a Firestar hitting you, and they got Safeguard and stuff like that, then you're gonna have some issues. I don't think they're gonna be oppressive as Rebirth though.
No.
Like Rebirth was Rebirth getting 50% stats was oppressive.
Yeah, I think this is gonna shuffle things around the midsection of your teams.
Yeah, this ain't gonna change everything.
I think when Black Knight comes into play and you're having to use Nowhere APOC or whatever the other meta, defining team is to counter it, that's gonna shuffle a lot of things around. Oh, this is ridiculous.
On defense.
No, you wouldn't use Eternals on defense. Because
Rebirth got 50% stats across the board, Daddy Rooks. Like, they got 50% damage, 50% health. They got big buffs from this season.
Well, should we jump over to Crucible and see what's going on there?
Sure, if you want to, yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine. I was actually going to work from home today, but my laptop decided to not work. So, and then I called IT and they're like, "Oh, we'll come over to you and see you." And I'm like, "I'm quarantined." And they're like, "Well, never mind. Have a good day off." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Thanks, sir."
Okay, we're going up against Elegi. We got a SD Scroll in 1. We got Gamma in 2. We got this, which I've seen a couple of people share this around. Apparently, this is supposed to be trickier than you think.
It's just fast.
And I haven't heard what people are using on it. I just hear it's like, whoa, where'd this come from? And we're seeing a couple of this at all levels of Crucible. A straight Death Seed in 4, not very exciting, but who knows? I can screw that one up pretty good. And then we've got a 2 million Extreme in 5, which will probably require a Masters of Evil with APOC since I don't have my Superior 6 on offense. And then a Sinister 6. Yeah, that's all Sinister 6 in 6, which isn't as scary.
Dude, I hate that you have Superior 6 on defense. That bothers. It just every time I'm like, "Oh, Superior 6 goes there," and then you're like, "Nope, never mind."
So with this Masters of Evil APOC here, am I going to be able? What can I do about number 1 with Sus in here? Because APOC was part of it. Well, that's gonna be lame. Is there a way?
Do you have? How big is your Doom?
1 gear tier away from fully maxed.
That ain't big enough. You could do like a Doom Sus comp in 1 and hope Doom gets pushed, but that's also not really ideal.
Yeah. So this is my Masters of Evil with APOC.
I don't think your straight MOE wins.
400k punch up.
There's no rogue. You could probably straight MOE this, just because there's no rogue.
There's no rogue to taunt. So maybe I can just focus down Forge.
Yeah, you might be able to MOE this actually.
Let's see if I can.
And then you can back out. Let's just make a full plan before we.
Okay. I'm gonna start saving things. Is this the proper ISOs for this matchup?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Skirmisher's fine. I usually put Raider on Titania.
Raider on Titania? I got level 9 Raider. I can do that. Striker on
Sure.
Ultron, I guess. I mean, 3 Raiders and 2 Strikers. That should be okay. All right, we'll save that one. You already saved this squad formation. Oh, shut up.
Please hit save. Don't hit fight like you did the other time.
Okay.
So 4,
Just a second. I want to see where this is. Oh, let's go manage.
Sort.
Sword. There it is. That's what I want. Get to the top. Thank you. All right, you want to go look at 4?
So 4 you mirror because they won't clear the buffs. So
Okay.
you can just mirror 4. That's super easy. 3.
But wait, with 4, I mirror. Don't I want to use Magneto's special into Archangel?
No, you ult because they won't clear the Magneto blinds. So it's just like the war mirror.
Oh, I'm
match,
sorry. I was thinking you were saying they were going to clear it, and I was like, wait a minute, that's at room 5. Okay, no, they're not going to clear the blinds. So yeah, and then you use the Archangel special to clear the blinds off of yourself. Okay, not a problem.
So you mirror 4. You just New Warriors 3.
New Warriors here, and then I'm going to use a Doom comp for number 2 for the Gamma. I've had real good luck with that. I'm willing to do it again.
Yeah, you can still do that. So, because MOE's in 5, 4 is Desi, 3 is New Warriors, 2 is a Doom comp. I don't know what, and then you could sus APOC 1, and then in 6, what was in 6? You could probably
Pegasus.
You could probably Pegasus 6. Yeah, you
Okay.
could absolutely Pegasus 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you should, because the Mysteria dupes won't be there, so you'll be chilling.
All right, so the first hiccup is getting through 5 with the straight Masters of Evil.
So I would say, do you have a cleanup team? Let's say if you used everything and you have to clean up 5, what do you have to clean up? Do you have Darkhold on defense? Do you have, what's your defense?
Let's go take a look. Gosh, I can't remember.
Because if you're using Deceit in 4, I feel like
I have
you're gonna
Darkhold on
extra
defense.
team.
I have,
Superior 6.
yeah. So I would have, well, I don't have Rogue or Gambit for Unlimited.
You'd have like War. You have Dormammu too as a cleanup.
I have Dormammu, I have Undying, I have Tangled, I have Eternals, I have somebody. I have somebody else. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I got things. If I can get through that Forge and maybe somebody else, I don't think it's going to be too big a problem. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's try it. You want to go? I'm going to go. Raider, Striker. Let's see. They are all Raider and
happened?
2 Strikers. What? You're silent again.
Oh, okay. I'm back. Sorry, my internet just took a shit for a second. I thought it was you.
Okay. I'm just focusing down Forge for the time being, and then it's room 5, so they're cleansing negative effects. It's going to be targets of opportunity, I think.
All in on Forge, don't summon. I'm gonna close actual.
War Dogs, yeah, Kevin. I've got War Dogs too. Although they're not belt huge, but. All right, ultimate here, even though it's going to clear the ability block, right?
Yep.
Because it's unavoidable. Oof. Should I special here? Slow down Gambit?
Yep. Okay, now he'll die to the Kang ult. So you want to probably basic on Nightcrawler. Okay.
3 diamond Gambit, everybody.
Special on Nightcrawler.
Keep him from doing his speed up, his special.
And he's got trauma stun now. Now Kang ult on ooh. I don't know if you're gonna be able to kill Nightcrawler with this. I would go Nightcrawler and just try to all in him.
Okay. Did stream drop, guys?
There you
That's
go.
why I lost
Very
Doolin?
nice. That could have been, yeah.
Yeah, they're saying they lost me for a minute.
There you go, Sunspot. So now you can clean this up for sure, because now you don't have Sunspot giving energy on spawn.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Gambit. Just try to kill Gambit.
Really? With the defense up?
I mean, they both have defense up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Dude, 3.3 million and then a 2 point. Dude, Kang is absolutely disgusting. Oh my lord.
All right, that was easy. That was easy.
Yeah, that worked well. Very nice. Very, very clean. Yeah, let me open up Twitch again and see if I can make sure stream is good. Yeah, I think you're good now.
Am I still sharing to you in the
you're
Discord?
good. Yeah, you're still sharing. Yeah, you're still good. That worked well. That worked actually really well. You got to save the one shot now, so that worked great.
Should we go over here and try the APOC sus?
Mm-hmm. Do you have Lizard or no?
I think I do.
Remember which Superior 6. I don't remember which Superior 6 you have on offense.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
It might be Slayer. Yep, it's Slayer.
Don't use them. So you need Hela, Drax, and Echo. And then make Sus a striker. Very clean with one surviving member. Listen, a one shot on a 400k punch up like that is a win. That's a win. That's a win at that point. Move Hela next to Drax. Hela behind Drax. There you go. And striker on Sus. This is gonna be rough, dude.
4 strikers?
Yeah.
Should I go Raider on Hela?
It's room 1, brother.
Oh, it's room 1. Duh. Okay, sorry, my bad.
14 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 14 weeks.
Yeah. I told you before stream started, dude. I'm not feeling it today. I'm not.
This is your.
My head is not in the game today.
Your 40th time doing this room.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. And of those 40 times, I've failed to get the ISO right probably about 22 times.
Oh, man. That movie was a great recommendation yesterday, by the way.
Oh, Nefarious? Yeah.
Ah, great one. Great one.
If you guys in chat haven't seen Nefarious, it's an amazing psychological thriller horror movie.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Ability block sus.
Yes, sir.
And then I need to do something to hardlight, I think.
Hardlight takes a turn, and then you use APOC ult, and then the taunt gets cleared by Sus assisting. Okay.
You mean the disrupt goes on there, huh?
And delete Sus. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Good trauma stun there.
Start over here.
Probably Robbie for the assist.
Oh,
He might actually die.
again, room 1, assists. Assists matter. Targets matter.
Okay, he just ability blocked to Greg. That was lovely. This is going great, by the way.
Yeah, this.
Ult hitting Black Cat. There you go. This is going like about as good as it can go, RNG wise. Black Cat is tanky. Good lord, man.
Yeah.
Might be able to get some health from the APOC special here, which is nice.
Mm.
Man, Echo taking 2 turns is quite funny.
Right? She's like.
And she just fell over. Okay.
Echo's like gear tier 13 or something. I can't believe that. That couldn't have gone better. That could not have gone better.
Yeah, the trauma stun not landing on APOC was nice. The Greg getting ability blocked was also nice.
All right, let's do a new warrior comp here. Actually, let's go for Gamma with Dorm just in case this goes sideways.
Are you using you could like Eternals Dorm and just absolutely just blow this up.
Eternals
like
Dorm?
Eternals Dorm Doom this.
Should I bring in Dormammu?
Yeah, so do Dorm over... Yeah, Dorm Doom. So do... There you go.
That way I don't have to worry about anybody accidentally dying.
Yep. There you go.
All right.
should do great.
Windstorm, she's tanky because no, she wasn't getting hit, man.
She was also a level 96 7 red too. She was a beefy gal. Okay. Icarus should take the ride. Yep. All in on. Yep. One on a regular Hulk, then all in on.
She-Hulk.
I was gonna say Red Hulk.
Oh, okay. Does She-Hulk not get to a taunt anymore?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're
I was always trying to put a
double tap
disrupt on She-Hulk so she wouldn't do a taunt. I think I can maybe get a double tap off this. 3 diamond.
Close. There you go.
3 diamonds, baby.
It's over. There you go.
Holy crap! That's the fastest I've ever killed Gamma.
That is your best pull ever from a diamond orb.
Oh,
like,
that was the best
longevity pull.
Because Icarus is one of those characters you really want 3 diamonds on, but you're not gonna spend on them first. Maybe if you get around to it, you'll spend to purchase them up to 3 diamonds, but you wouldn't do that first. But you really want that, so that was lovely.
Dude, we had in Dorky's CC today, his Kestrel one-shot a Super Scroll. Like, from full health, Kestrel ulted and hit Super Scroll for 3 million damage and one-shot him without a crit. So Kestrel 3 diamond is looking kind of mighty fine, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I almost put 2 diamonds on her earlier this morning. She came through and I was like, should I go for it? And I was like, I don't need her to have 3 diamonds right now. She's doing everything I need her to do at 1 diamond, so I didn't bother. My target of opportunity, my primary target's gonna be Quicksilver, right?
Probably, yeah. I don't know what the placement is. It doesn't really matter, honestly. You're gonna go boom and you're gonna kill everybody.
Hopefully.
I got a 3 diamond Nobu.
Y'all can get wrecked.
That's funny.
Hey, and you're gonna get some diamonds on Taskmaster pretty soon to go with that Underworld team.
Yep.
Special?
Special. Yep. Holy crap. It's scaring me with that hovering over the ult there, buddy.
And then
all in on Quicksilver.
You think with the ultimate?
How big is Vulture?
2 diamond, 375.
Vulture should live. Hit Vulture. You should be able to go off of Vulture.
With the ultimate?
Yeah. There you go. So
whoa, he got blown all the way over to the left side. That was weird. Special here. And that's a good spread there. Nice.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure Vulture wouldn't die so you wouldn't be screwed.
No, he's dead now.
Now just ult and just pew pew pew.
Let's do, he's Skirmisher. We'll put this here.
Take those death proofs off of him. He's probably going to bleed out now, and you could just ulti, targeting
let's
probably
go
flex.
Here.
There you go. New Avengers does not belong on defense.
Wow.
Period, plain and simple. New Avengers should not be on defense.
Glass is half full, Daddy Rorix. It's always half full, buddy. See, look at this. I got half a glass of cranberry Red Bull still to go. And check this out, for bonus, I can pour my red Gatorade into it, and it looks like I've got 2/3 of a glass to go. Always stay positive.
Okay.
My coworker mixed Red Bull and coffee this morning. I was like, dude, you're hardcore.
That's disgusting.
I know, right?
Did you ask him if he worships Satan on the weekend? That sounds disgusting.
Okay, let's save the Pegasus for last. We'll do the mirror now. Do I have a Death Seed saved in here still? Oh, look at that, I do, right there.
Yeah, but Stocky, if you're giving up an 8371, that's not a good thing. And there's more than just new warriors being able to beat the. Like, a lot of things beat NA efficiently. Oh god, that does
he must play hockey.
Funny. Whoever's the lowest, you want to target them and ult. Like the smallest character.
I'm gonna go for Dark Beast then.
Yep.
I kind of like targeting Dark Beast first anyway. That way, if I kill that Dark Beast, I know the team's going to get crushed pretty good. Special here again?
Yeah, that's fun.
Because otherwise, I could go for Magneto to hit everybody, but like I said, I really like getting rid of Dark Beast, so I just don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah.
Miss.
You just gotta chase kills here, and then you get ahead, and then it's over. Like this.
Special?
You could probably ult for more damage. And ult on somebody that's gonna get hit by the triple tap as well. So like Magneto in the front or Nemesis in the back right.
Well, don't I want to go for her so she's out of here and can't?
You're not gonna get a triple tap on her because she's gonna dodge the initial the hit that's gonna put the
lame. I was thinking because her health was lower, but that makes Magneto even since he's gonna take the first hit. Okay.
Yep. And now the counters are gonna end up killing him, and then you rewind again.
She won't chain through stealth, will she? So it doesn't matter who I pick.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go ahead and use this anyway, since I don't need to clear those. And we'll go.
She's gonna bleed out. Just focus Archangel. There you go. See, save you a turn there.
This is gonna be one of my best scoring crucibles ever so far.
Yeah, if you didn't only have Kang live on room 5, you'd be really good score. That's the only thing that's gonna hurt your score.
And that still felt like I was doing pretty well. I know I lost a lot of people in that, but I didn't feel like I was out of control that whole time.
But he also doesn't have sus for your Superior 6 in room 1, so he's not going to be able, unless he Doom APOC Undyings your room 1, and even then, that's not pretty in room 1 with all strikers.
Okay, pretty much hit the big buttons on this, right?
You want to know the funny thing is you didn't even use Tangled.
I didn't, no.
So you could have absolutely used Tangled on New Avengers too, instead of using a Master Key team and then use New Avengers elsewhere.
But the Doom Dorm Eternals on Gamma was way better than anything I've ever done anyways. Who's the smallest? Can I delete somebody in 1, maybe get that Shocker out of there? Think I can take the Shocker with the ultimate?
I would say special so you can get the pings going. Because it puts the defense down on more than one person.
Oh, you're no fun.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, and you wanted to delete one person. Okay, buddy.
Never mind.
I want to delete one person, deletes 4 of them instead.
Okay. Yeah, you guys were kidding when it was like, yeah, just use Pegasus. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh my gosh.
That like everybody deserves.
Mongoolie, I think you could have done it. I think you could have done it.
I got a couple jeeps now.
Oops, I should probably be paying attention. I could get a higher score if I didn't hit auto.
The rebound chains actually worked really well in your favor there. That worked great.
Wow.
The rebound chains were awesome.
Yeah, and then they just bled out on their turn. That was fantastic.
That was great.
Holy crap. That's going to be a pretty decent score.
Yeah.
5176. Very nice.
Even after the room 5 is good. Heyo.
There we go. 49,362. Let's take a look at those.
Superior 6 won it for you.
Yes, they did.
He tried the mirror. Oh my god, the mirror was terrible.
The mirror with Echo.
Oh boy. Dude, people just don't know what to do against
Hive Mind?
People just don't know what to do with Superior 6 on defense. Really funny.
Wow, okay. There's Infinity Watch.
Holy diamonds, Batman.
Darkhold into Darkhold. That's so weird.
Oh my lord.
New Warriors into Gamma. Masters of Evil. Hey, straight Masters of Evil into mine. He did the same thing, except I had Rogue in there, and they still made it. They still made it work. So props to them for making that work. And then you had the Undying APOC Doom into the SD at the end.
Did he not use New Warriors anywhere?
Yeah, you New Warriors into Gamma.
Oh, right, gotcha. Gotcha.
All right, that was a good one. And then we got 1 hour, and we can go back and do the other one.
Nice.
I didn't click on that. 51 million? Wow. I didn't know that was what my TCP was.
Those pills been working, huh?
What pills?
Exactly.
Okay.
To increase your TC penis, duh.
Oh.
You know, the commercial you made? Like...
Yeah, I've been buying Scopely offers, man. My TC penis is huge.
I want round 2 to get here. Yeah. I'm like bittersweet about round 2. I won and Mobile Gamer lost, so we can't get paired up. But I'm happy that I won.
So, Doolam, how hard are you going for Black Knight?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you gonna purchase an offer, or are you just gonna wait and see?
Stream today might have persuaded me slightly. I had a pretty hype stream today. A lot of very generous individuals.
Yeah.
So
thank you for the subscription, Blake. You're freaking amazing.
All is said and done, that might be where that's going to, if I'm gonna be honest. Because
we don't know what his release method is, Windstorm. We don't even know when it is for sure.
Nope.
I think Red Goblin's coming on the 8th, I think.
I'm hoping they don't screw the free-to-play and allow us to core orbs. I will tell you, we don't know the answer to that, but don't hold your breath. Just be careful. I don't know. We don't know the answer to that, but you never know with Scopely. You never know.
They might make his orbs 800 cores.
Or no, you know what they're gonna do is put him in the supply store for 800 cores for 5 shards and not give a core orb. That's what they're gonna do.
Ooh, yeah. No, Captain Ginchi's not. I don't think he's gonna be super hard to get. I think they're gonna offer plenty of offers for sure. I think his campaign is going to be strict but not unreasonable. And I think they're just going to be wanting to sell a lot of offers to people to get ahead of it fast.
Ooh, M7 saying probably a DPC character. Wouldn't that be a swift kick between the uprights?
Oh.
Oh, man. M7, I hope you know if it happens, we're blaming you. It's your fault. You just gave them the idea.
I mean, it's not unheard of, right? We've got regular characters that use dark promos.
Got like Quicksilver was a regular character, quote unquote. Yeah.
I'll nowhere this, I think. What are we gonna use on New Avengers when we're moving nowhere to go after Black Knight teams?
Coring orbs is shit. 6 shards for 675 cores is not justifiable under any circumstances.
People do it all the time, Windstorm.
If you're not using cores on anything else, you might as well.
And you know what? If you're staying in the top 5 of your arena, especially if you're buying battle passes that have like 1,000 cores up front on them, you're gonna have plenty of cores to knock out a few core purchases.
Yeah, I'm at 10,600 cores right now.
I'm at like 5,000, and I'm being pretty willy-nilly just throwing cores at things lately.
As am I. Yeah, he would be worth using them on, correct. I feel like he would be... if you got cores saved up, honestly, I would say throw 20,000 cores at him. And I'm not exaggerating. I would say it.
In fact, if you're a free-to-play player, I would highly recommend you start saving cores right now so that you can unlock him. And that way, other free-to-play players that don't core him for the unlock, you'll be blowing by them in arena and other game modes.
The gamble sometimes pays off. I got Forge for free because I got lucky with my 1 Orbo. Dude, yeah, it does happen. Like I've gotten 180 drop on Agent Venom and Union Jack. Like it happens. It's not.
I don't know what I got. I opened 2 of those Gwen orbs, and I got 52 shards.
Oh,
I just hit both of them at the same time. So I don't know what I got. One of them was a big drop, though. It was a gold drop. I don't know what it was, but I got 52 shards out of 2 orbs. And so I mean, yeah, things happen. That's not a core orb thing, but the principle's the same.
Yeah, it can happen. Like, there's an incursion campaign energy event that's going on right now, Windstorm. It's a web milestone. You don't need to core it, but you got a 50 and a 2. Oh, so you hit the jackpot? Holy shit, really?
Oh, okay, a 50 and a 2, that makes sense.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that was cool, and that brought my Gwen up a whole star rank in just those 2 orbs.
Yeah, Gwen's gonna be nuts in Cosmic Crucible.
Yeah, she's not hitting very hard right now for the team, but I mean, the team's doing what I need them to do in raids for sure. I'm doing just fine, and so had I not purchased the two-thirds of the meat suit for Nova, I would definitely not buy a Red Goblin offer. But I kind of want the meat suit. Just because I make fun of it so much, I kind of want to put it on Nova. And so I might still buy a Red Goblin offer. Plus, I kind of want to try the team out early. I love playing with my toys. Speaking of Nova, are any of you guys in chat going to start doing his awakened abilities? Because I am. After reading through Black Knight's kit and reading through Nova's awakened abilities, 2 out of 3 of them look really good. And the third one is like, whatever, I'll add this to. How about you, Duelam? You thinking about his awakened abilities?
No, because they're just for the mirror matchup in Boar, so it literally doesn't do anything for anything else.
For the Black Knight matchup, it does.
How does it affect the Black Knight matchup? Run 7.
Let's go take a look.
Clear all clear all barrier. What's his special do? On War offense, clear all barrier again, and then what was the other one? War offense, as the character has 2 or more charge. Cosmic enemies cannot gain defense up.
Where's my Nova? So what you're gonna end up doing, I believe, is you're gonna go basic, then ultimate, and then special is the order you're gonna use him when you go into that Black Knight matchup. It's in the Dorky video. He shows you how to do it with Nowhere, and then you sub out Star-Lord Annihilation for APOC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basic hits a bonus time and kills without revive, and that way, if you kill him with one of those moves, you don't have to worry about Peggy reviving. Although, here's the weird thing. Because the team is designed to like take hits up front and last so long, Peggy ends up using that move before anybody comes close to dying. And then you're waiting for her to come back around to it to use it again. So her revive isn't that much of a factor, I noticed.
The Nova basic only does the extra attack after he's applied Nova Force.
Right.
Which is interesting.
Right.
I don't even have the passive. I'm 79 out of 200 on the passive. I have the basic and the special, but I have the basic on.
Wouldn't this work with the counter assist as a striker? You'd come back in with the counter. I don't know what his counter assist info is because Scopely won't put it in the fucking game. Which pisses me off to no end. And they all act like, oh, nobody really needs that stuff. And all of us, like sweaty tryhard nerds, are like, we want to know that. We want that information at our fingertips. It's annoying.
It'll triple tap if there's a vulnerable on him because it'll hit once, hit twice per the kit, and then the striker attack will hit again. So it could be pretty good.
Well, I'm just wondering how this affects the striker attack. On War offense, clear all barrier and primary adjacent targets on War offense. If this character has applied Nova Force this match, bonus attack the primary target for 250% damage. On War offense, characters killed by this attack cannot be revived. So here's another thing. I'm not really sure how this works. Is this killed by this attack? Does that mean the basic? Or does that mean the bonus attack when the Nova Force is applied? Is it that part of the attack, or is it the attack as a whole? I don't know, but I mean, we'll find out.
Probably as a whole, it probably adds.
I would expect so. I think you're right, Capinges. I think it's any of his basic hits. But anyway, I'm looking at doing his basic mostly because killed by this attack cannot be revived. Plus the bonus damage. You're gonna need as much damage out of this as you can. I think it's his passive is not that big a deal. Cosmic enemies cannot gain defense up. So that would be Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yep. And Starbrand is What?
Starbrand should be global, I think. Isn't he? Or is he cosmic?
Anyone? I don't want to have to look something up.
I don't want to either.
Ugh. Fine, I'll look it up.
Yeah, Steven. The reason it's a lot of work to implement it into the website, and they didn't think it was valuable enough or that anyone would care enough to put that kind of level of effort into it. Right now, by the way, Mac Italy is busting his ass to make Gambot do it for you guys.
Dude, Mac, I need you guys to understand, and we've all said it as well, Mac Italy is the hardest working person, and he makes zero money from playing this game from Scopely. Like,
What's up,
this
buddy?
man is literally putting all of the striker ISO attack at every single freaking level of the basic ability level in Gambot for you. So it's not just, oh, whenever it's T4 it does this. He's doing levels 1 through 7 for every single character in different game modes as well.
Did you hear what he's also doing right now?
No.
He's designing a map of every single character, where they can be farmed, and what stores have what characters in them. Because when you go to a store, you can only see like 1 or 3 tiles or whatever of a certain level of characters. And so he's building a map of all of that stuff. Once again, not getting paid for any of this.
Yeah. Mac Italy is the hardest man working as Scopely. Oh, wait. Oh, Moogly, that's a good one.
Was kind of a dick move for Tana to ask Mac to do it in a video. Did he do that stuff? I don't remember that.
I mean, Mac Italy is a grown man. He can say no if he doesn't want to do it.
That's a good point, Daddy Rorix. Apparently they haven't put the ISO attack information in game. It's important enough that they use it to gate endgame content, but not enough to see it.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
The basic bonus ISO attack just attacks the primary target. It does nothing special. You were 100% wrong, Windstorm.
Yeah, you're very wrong on that. Every single person does something different.
Yes.
Some people apply bleeds, like for one of the new characters, he applies bleeds, if I'm not mistaken. Like, different people do different things. They'll apply bleed, they'll apply another stack of something on there. So like Adam Warlock's basic, because his basic ISO attack will extend negative effects on enemies. The way Adam Warlock works, that's why he's such a great striker. So
Gwenum generates energy with her basic, and sometimes the basic does like the basic counter assist does, or the safety. I'm gonna start calling it the safety attack. I hate saying all those words. The safety attack does exactly what the basic attack does, and sometimes it does a little bit more or a little bit less, and you just don't know until you can find that information. So it's very important.
Yeah. Venom safety used to do even more than the basic, like a lot more. Dude, his safety now adds 20% turn meter to him. His safety is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was an easy T4 for me.
Dude, his safety is freaking nuts.
So this is a case in point. His safety attack does almost identical what his basic attack does. They just break up the damage, and I'm not really sure why they do this. There's something to do with the math of combining regular damage with piercing damage. It actually comes out a lot more than a straightforward math equation like you would think. But they break it up, so it would be something like 125% damage plus 17% piercing damage, and I don't know why they do it that way, but that's what it would be.
I think it's because they want the damage to be equivalent, because you're adding the extra damage from the striker attack. So they add the piercing to kind of supplement or lower the damage that you're getting from the striker attack bonus, so that it's kind of equivalent to what happens with the normal basic.
Steven, I wouldn't like them to just make the ISO. The simplest solution is simply write it in game. Put ... right across here, and then safety attack, and it just shows what that does at every single level. Just include it in the dialogue for the basic attack. That would be the easiest thing. They could literally, when they're writing the basic info for new characters, they could just write it in with that. That's the easiest solution. And then it's in-game where everyone can find it.
If this character is a striker.
Great idea, Kevin. I will do that. I'm gonna draw them a picture. I'll get out my crayons right after a stream.
Run 7 is known for his artistic abilities.
Hey, man. We got ISO select on the character selection screen. I'm not saying that was me, but I gave him a picture that looks a lot like what they produced.
But he's not saying it wasn't him.
I'm not saying it wasn't me either. Ask them for a check, yeah. I already asked if the art department was hiring.
Yeah.
Did I do rates?
He should have put a patent on that art graphic before they put it in the game.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So you got COVID, right, Doolin? That's what you got sick with? Okay.
Yep.
Or you could just pay attention to the bonus attack that happens when you're playing with the team. There's way too much information to glean by just watching that.
You're expecting a new player to understand that as well and not be in writing?
No
and then you're
way.
also expecting it to not be in writing, and then we can compare it to the gameplay, so when Scopely is wrong, we can tell them that they're wrong? Come on now.
I mean, Windstorm, if it was that easy to understand what's happening when characters attack, Scopely wouldn't make so many freaking mistakes when they create characters, because they would just look at this screen and go, oh wait, Shang-Chi isn't supposed to heal on his special. But they couldn't catch that one. They had to have Megan do it.
And if it was so easy, they wouldn't need kits. Then we could just see them play in the game, and we could write the kits themselves. We don't need the words in the kit. We just need them.
And Windstorm, we need new players to be able to understand that.
Correct.
My manager just came to me today, and he goes, so what's this ISO attack all about? And I was like, oh God, here's an hour-long conversation of me explaining how this all works.
Yeah, you want to get lunch so I can tell you how it works, bud? Because
I was like,
gonna need a minute.
It's Tuesday, so it's the slowest day of the week. So let's just sit down here and have a conversation.
The game needs to be more accessible to lower free-to-play people that do not watch streams, that do not watch YouTube, that do not read blogs. The game needs to be accessible to those people for this game to survive longer than what it is going to at this rate.
Yes. Easily understandable access to the information for starting new players.
Yep.
And that section where you hit commander level 45 up to commander level 65 is from what I understand, a real slog.
Yeah. Make sure you hit into beta raids started today as well.
Oh, beta raids started also?
Or whatever the other one is. Yeah, beta raids started today as well. Yeah, we got 3 raids going right now.
Cool.
And what's good is the new guy that's up top seems to be pushing the new game experience and pushing, we need to grow this community because the game will not last forever if we're just sitting here with our thumbs in our butts and just holding out hope that the Krakens are going to stay forever. Like, the game needs to grow. It doesn't need to stay stagnant. Because if a game is stagnant, it's essentially dying. If it's not growing, it's dying. That's not a good thing.
Well, there are more content creators coming to Marvel Strike Force and making content for it. The numbers for viewership on Twitch and YouTube are up slightly. And I do think that based on the Goblin trials, there's an uptick in people engaging in the trials and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So
sorry, keep going.
It feels like it's getting better. Anyway, you're saying?
They extended the Goblin trials 2 more days because of the issue with the update as well.
Because the update, people not being able to get in there and do it, which I think that's a great idea.
Yep. So if you weren't able to get your run in or just didn't care enough, you have another opportunity to just care a little bit more.
A newer player will see what a bonus hit will do when they're playing with the team. They don't need a video to show them that. Yes, Windstorm, they absolutely do need a video to show them that. There is information that you can't glean from just watching unless you're like rocking 200 level IQ. It's not obvious for new players what is going on. How would a player even understand that if you use a striker assisted by a skirmisher, you're going to get a triple tap? That's not to be found anywhere until you see it happen, and they may not understand why it's happening. You could spend a half hour reading through the kits trying to figure that out, because you're like, well, that's weird. My striker attacked into somebody who doesn't have a vulnerable. How come they did a double tap? Like,
Yep.
So you absolutely have to have that information.
There are also different people in the community. So like I'm the type of person that I learn by playing the actual game. I don't learn by reading kits. There are people that are the complete opposite though. And when they're watching the game, it's just cannon fodder going off and they're not looking at what's happening. They need to read the kits.
I don't understand how you guys see. Like, you guys will be like, did you see that? 3.67 million points. And I was like, I don't even know who attacked.
So see, there's the difference.
Yeah.
If Run gave more of a shit, he would read the kits and understand them, but he's neither, right?
Yeah.
I'm the gameplay. I feel like Dorky is the kit reading person. He can read a kit and understand how it's going to work. I can't do that. I have to see it to put it into words for me. And then other people can read kits and they're good. So it has to appeal to the masses, not just to what appeals for maybe you or me or whatever it may be.
Royalty, still no word on leaderboard bonus shards. They still haven't said anything about that.
Yep.
I don't know why they won't tell me the answer. Because that's the difference between me having a 6-star and a 7-star on Goblin right now.
Dude,
If they don't, people are going to riot now because it's been
It's been
The whole
up for so
time.
long.
yeah.
And they should riot.
we can't
Yeah.
even get an answer on what
It'd
Black
be
Knight's
deserved.
unique is. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
We can't even get an answer on his unique right now. So.
Honestly, I think they're running the numbers on who has what uniques, and then they're going to just say, oh, well, Osmium is the lowest among all the players, so let's do Osmium or
Up dog, that takes
whatever.
36 seconds to hit that button and
Yeah.
run that freaking metric.
Well, maybe for you, but
They're
listen.
I'm pretty sure they understand how much everybody has at any given moment. Like, that's just hey, just call Jeff down in accounting and figure out what the player base has. I think they're waiting to the last minute so that people can't farm as many of the nodes before the character comes out. And they might even be debating whether they want to pull the trigger on a new gear piece.
yeah,
I think it's that. I think it's the new gear piece, personally. But there is zero evidence to that, by the way. We're not trying to throw you guys hints. There's
Yeah.
no evidence to that whatsoever. That is complete speculation.
But there's no reason for them to stall this long on telling us what the gear piece is unless they're trying to figure out how to monetize it in a better way. That's the only thing I can think of.
Right, right. And real quick, back to the ISO thing, I just wanted to say or add that no matter what kind of person you are, it always just leads to frustration when we don't have the information in the game.
Right.
Yep. And it leads to confusion, too.
Especially to new players, they could get frustrated and they just walk away from the game,
And they're
We're
the ones
waiting
that
for
are most
Twitter to
sensitive.
tell us what the unique is going to be. That's exactly what the envoys are doing. We're waiting for it to be leaked.
I'm refreshing Amazon right now to wait for that Amazon leak to come out. Don't worry. That's all
We're
I'm doing
waiting.
right now.
We're waiting for the silhouettes to come out.
Yep. That's funny.
Oh, just basic, please.
But yes, we have asked ad nauseum what the unique is. So don't think we're not asking as well. I think there has been somebody asking about the unique for the last 6 days in a row.
Yeah, we need to
And-
get like more other people. Like, we need to get every single envoy asking like every 8 hours or something.
Yeah.
We need a rotation around the clock.
Yeah,
Fauna, you take the night rotation because you're on European time. All right.
Just ping them
Dorky,
so
get
much
this
they
one.
have to turn the notifications off. They're just like, fuck you guys.
I feel bad for Lori. I just picture Lori just sitting here begging Matt Sheets for the answer, and she's just not getting it from him, and it's just not coming in.
I don't know if it's his call.
It may not be. Yeah, it may not be his.
It could be. They could be just waiting for Marvel. Who knows?
What would Marvel have to do with the gear piece?
Does Marvel have that level of detail?
Unless it's a new gear piece. Unless it's a new gear piece and it has something to do with Marvel lore. Like, I don't know, like how vibranium and antimanium, those are Marvel created metals. Maybe that's something, I don't know.
Antimanium? Huh?
The metal. Adamantium, sorry.
Adamantium?
Yeah, antimanium. Fuck you guys. Adamantium, sorry, whatever. Oh, like you guys haven't stumbled over your words. Give me a break.
What are you talking about?
Nobody gives Mobile shit for that, but you guys just drop the hammer on me every time.
Because Mobile has a command in his chat for how many words he's destroyed. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, and at this point, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say on stream I accidentally said Venom and no, what did I say? Varnage and Kenom or something like that.
Varnage and Kenom,
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I realized when I was
Burnsy, I don't get why they can't just write it into the basic either. That just seems like the simplest solution. When you're creating the kits, write in what the basic ISO attack does right at the bottom of the basic attack. Just be like, here's the safety.
No. Let me do my famous Archangel
he is
impersonation here. It's not always that easy, guys. It may not always be that easy. It may seem easy, but it may not be.
That's funny.
Benny's joke is in layers there. If you guys haven't seen the Barbie movie, Ken wears a shirt called Kenuff. Mobile wore the same sweatshirt to the summit, which was really kind of funny. Mobile wore the brightest freaking clothing I've ever seen a human being wear. Rainbow socks with flip-flops, and he had these bright ass like shorts, the pink sweatshirt, like it was crazy.
I aspire to get to the level of F's Mobile Gamer gives in life, honestly.
Right.
Like, I aspire for that
Well,
level.
he spent his life dressing up and going to work and counting beans and stuff, and he's just like, I'm not going to live like that. So,
that is
props to him. Do you think they don't write it so they can say tune it ad hoc and can't be called out? That's probably the most logistical reasoning I've ever heard for why they don't write it in there. Hey, if it's not written down, we can make it whatever we want, whenever we want it. So that's
the most logical reasoning, not logistical.
Yeah, logical reasoning right there.
If you wanna get really tinfoil hat, I think that's what they've been doing with raids, where they make like Pegasus, or let's say they make like Hive Mind have extra damage for Incursion 2 and Incursion 3, because that's the difficulties they want to beat. And then for Incursion 4, they just turn that extra damage off behind the scenes so that they just don't work in Incursion 4. you want to put a massive tinfoil hat on there? You're welcome. Like invaders are just
the community runs wild. Ghost boosting to early raids. They can turn it off to nerf for later raids and not call it a nerf.
Yep.
I need to go farm some of these last nodes. What are we, Jesus, this is the longest time it's taking to get to my...
More to do, no?
Yeah, I still got war, but I wanted to do something else and I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I'm aimlessly clicking on the screen.
Did I miss Crucible?
We did the first round of Crucible. We're waiting for it to turn over so I can do the second round, because I won't be streaming tomorrow and I want to kind of get it done.
Yeah. Cool.
Damn, Skippy, I dress like I'm going to the gym every second I'm not at work. TLC,
yep.
I do too. And then I got engaged. My fiance's like, you need to dress like an adult. And I'm like, I don't want to. Why?
Don't make me.
Yeah, you can't make me. And then I slam my door.
Go to your room, young man.
What am I doing?
I will say my fiance has probably purchased me more clothes over the last 3 years than I've purchased myself over the last 10 years. And that's not an exaggeration.
I thought you were going to say over your whole life. Now,
probably my whole life, yeah. No, yeah, my whole life probably wouldn't be hyperbole either, so yeah. You're not wrong. It sounded like hyperbole when I said it in my head, but no, you're not wrong. I keep a suit and shoes in my office and only suit up when I need to.
So I was, I was a truck driver for 22 years, and I never got the opportunity to dress nice. It was always, brown Dickies pants, flannel shirts, like, high visibility, thick winter coats, covered in grease always, right? Always just dirty, stained everywhere. And so when I would get an opportunity, like I have like 15 ties in my closet. I have exactly zero reason to ever own a tie. I have 2 blazers. My wife laughed at me because I went to Men's Warehouse to get a blazer for fancy dinners when I was going on a vacation one time. And I came back with 2 blazers, and she's like, that's 2 more blazers than you're ever going to need after this vacation. And I love an excuse to get dressed up. I like to wear a tie. I like to look real nice, but I just have no reason to.
And now the only time you wear a blazer is for defense.
That's right. To play video games with my friends. I get dressed up for that. That's how important you guys are to me.
I feel the same way. I actually don't mind dressing up. Like for work, my job is business casual for males, and I don't mind it at all, honestly. And a lot of the times they'll have, hey, if you pay $1, you can wear a t-shirt and wear jeans. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not uncomfortable in business casual. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, like a polo shirt and some slacks. That's a pretty comfortable outfit right there.
Absolutely. I've been married for 13 years. She's given up on me. Fair.
Let's try the mirror match in War. This will be fun. I haven't done this one in ages. Changing ISOs. He is a striker. She'll be a striker,
at a constant negative 20 degrees at your office. That's actually really funny.
Get a top hat for defense up. Not the first person to make that recommendation.
You gotta wear a monocle too and look like the Monopoly Man.
If I could figure out how to hold that monocle on my face, I'd wear that to the hardware store, man. And I would act like it's perfectly normal, just staring people in the eye, like daring them to question me. Go for it, Magneto.
Are you a manager at the hardware store yet?
No. And I don't want to be. I don't think I will be. They'd have to offer me some pretty damn good money for me to take on those kinds of responsibilities.
I mean, is it really a responsibility, or is it just you now have keys and that's pretty much it? And then
I've already got keys to everything,
okay.
Access codes. I change the cash drawers out. I can do anything at the store right now. It's just a matter of what I am responsible for, and do I take any of my work home with me? And I don't want to take work home with me, and I don't want to be overly responsible for things. I don't mind having some responsibility, but like I don't want to be responsible for stuff and not getting paid for it. I'm gonna go special here, I think.
That's fair. Really? That's how it was when I was at Publix, actually. It was like the customer service staff there, which is what I was, are essentially managers. Like they literally have everything except for keys. And then when you're in a specific position, you have keys to the safe, and you have access to probably $150,000 worth of scratch offs, money, and all the stuff. Like the amount of stuff I had access to at 18 years old was kind of baffling to me as I look back on it. Of like, wow, they're trusting me with $200,000 worth of stuff. Okay, then.
Well, but at the same time, you probably gave them no reason to not trust you, right?
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Being management is the first step of getting fired. I mean, you're increasing the amount of things you have to do. That's the amount of things you could get wrong,
Yeah.
No, I know one of my managers is going to be leaving soon because he just finished becoming a pilot. And so I think they want me in a position to fill in for somebody. They'll move the other manager up and I'll be the second manager or something like that. But I don't want to be. I literally got this job because it was like A Beautiful Mind. Like he goes and works at the fast food restaurant because it is like the least important job you could ever have with no responsibilities whatsoever. That's what I wanted. That, and I like hardware stores. They make me feel very comfortable and relaxed. Hey, here's the hive mind in war. Let's go do them. What can we use to beat the hive mind on defense that isn't too crazy?
Honestly, a lot of things.
Yeah, let's try the war dogs and see how they go. This should just absolutely dominate, right? Weaver with no 99. American Beauty, yeah, that was it. Great movie.
I've realized something about arena events that's very funny. Whenever an arena event is going, if you're at number 1, you're going to stay at number 1 almost all day. Like, people are afraid of being at number 1 because they see no point of attacking until, like, closer to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just end up benefiting from being close to number 1 all day because then, worst case, by reset, you're, I don't know, at number 6, and you could still do good things from there. Very interesting.
Yeah, let's go for this. I think I'll get the kill here. Wait, he's charged. What happens? Wild charge instead attack all enemies?
Yeah, it's everybody.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
Oh yeah, Good Will Hunting is probably one of my favorite movies ever. I think Good Will Hunting and Shawshank Redemption are probably 2 of my favorite movies of all time.
Shawshank Redemption's probably in my top 5.
Yep.
I'm a huge fan of Predator and Aliens.
Yeah, Aliens. Yeah, you're not wrong. Aliens. I think that goes down as the best sequel ever.
Oh yeah.
Like Aliens and like Terminator 2 is probably.
I was gonna say Terminator 2 is the other one. Yeah.
Like the only other one that even comes remotely close.
So the cool thing in Aliens. So Alien was one alien on a very big, empty spaceship where they didn't have much weapons, right? And so they were hunted by this singular monster. And that was really scary. In Aliens, they came back and they made it into a war drama where they go to battle with the aliens, you know, the Marines versus the aliens in swarms of them. Yeah. And that was very, very exciting. Not to mention, you kept thinking you were at the climax of the movie, and then it would go another layer deeper. And for those of you who haven't seen Aliens, you have been living under a rock. So if this is spoiling anything for you, I'm sorry. This is your own damn fault. But like, you think they're escaping, and then she has to go back to get Newt, and then she makes it off the planet, and then they fight the Queen, and like there's just these constant. You think it's over, but it just gets better. So it was a really cool movie. And then they went to Alien 3, and they were trying to go back to their roots by putting her in a maze of tunnel work that's dark and old and vast and scary in that prison system, that abandoned prison system. They're surrounding her by a bunch of rapist men, right? So that's super scary. And then you have this one alien that's the dog breed of alien that's super fast, climbs on the walls, runs really fast. And so they're being hunted by this in this vast catacombs thing. And again, they have no weapons. So they were trying to go back to the original movie and make it scarier in a variety of ways. And I totally appreciate what they tried for.
It's a Web Warriors. Bionic Avengers it now.
Oh my God, thank you. I almost missed it.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt your whole rant because I agree with everything you're saying. Aliens 2 is probably one of the best movies. And it's 40 years old, and if you haven't seen it, it still holds up today.
I just watched it the other day, and I was just like, damn, this movie is good.
It still looks great. It's not like, oh, you look at a movie and you're like, wow, that CGI in Star Wars does not hold up. Like, these effects are 10 out of 10.
Yeah, because they didn't use CGI. They used great special effects.
Yep. But, oh, well, I mean, Jaws used practical effects too, but Jaws does not hold up very well.
Right,
looking at Jaws nowadays. My dad was telling me how he saw Jaws in the movie theaters when he was like 6, because I think it came out in '72. And he said he was, so he grew up in Miami, and he's like, we didn't go to the beach for almost 8 months because I was terrified of the beach. And that was the beauty of Jaws. And I was like, that's fair. That's why that movie is literally a cult classic, because it made you afraid of your normal day-to-day life.
Yeah, Daddy Rorix, I also enjoyed the first AVP. I just didn't like how they did it in the Arctic, and they didn't explain why the Predators were okay with the cold. Because if you know anything about the Predators and their like books and comics and stuff like that, because I was big into comic books for Predators. That's one of the Dark Horse ones that I used to do. They thrive in a much higher temperature. I think their home planet is something like 110 degrees is the kind of temperature. That's why in the first movie they were in the jungle during a heat wave, and in the second movie they were in the city during a notoriously huge heat wave. And then AVP, and they're in the Arctic, and I was like, could you at least show them like putting that mesh netting on and like hitting a button and it like heats up or something like that to show that they're keeping their like. I mean, come on, they black box and explain away so much stuff with like one-liner dialogue. I would have appreciated just one line of dialogue in AVP to explain that amazing plot flaw.
Have you seen Prey? People in chat are talking
Absolutely.
about Prey.
I think Prey was the second
so
best
good.
Predator movie ever.
Yeah, after and the only one that was better was the original.
That's right.
That's it.
Get to the chopper, baby. That was the best one ever.
God.
But Prey was a very close second. It was really good. I was blown away by that chick's acting. I was like, how are they gonna make this like 5'4", 110-pound little girl fight a predator? And it was great. It was a fantastic one.
I started watching Prey and I was like, I have zero hopes for this movie. I just want to see somebody get cut in half by a predator. Hopefully, maybe they'll have some good. And then I was watching it and I was like, I haven't seen the Alien, and it's been 45 minutes and I can't stop watching.
Yeah.
This has been so damn good. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So good.
Pour one out for Carl Weathers. That's right. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
It's not for everybody, Daddy Rorix, for sure. That movie was not for everyone. If you were expecting a slasher, normal predator, people are dying everywhere, then yeah, I can see why some people didn't like it.
Yeah, she survives the predator only to have her tribe annihilated by smallpox. I watched Predators with oh God, I can't remember the guy's name again. Guy with the big nose played the pianist. I watched that one and I'm like, it has all of the Predator things in it. They've got the minigun. They've got, instead of the Indian, they went with the Asian guy doing the samurai sword. So instead of Billy having a machete fight with the alien, they went with the Japanese guy doing the sword fighting with the alien, with the Predator. That was cool. They had all the different things that was great in Predator. They even used a bunch of the lines and the terminology and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, I was like, this just doesn't work. For whatever reason, Adrian Brody, thank you, Chow. Or Mongo, yeah, everybody, thank you for, it just didn't work. I was like, it was entertaining, but nah.
That movie came out in 2010?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
And AVP Requiem, fuck off. That was terrible. That was horrible. They even had a Pred Alien in it, and it was just horrible. And then what was the other Predator movie where it's the two Predators fighting, and at the end they have like the giant Predator that goes around beating people up? It was, I mean, I know in Predators they had two clans. There's a recent Predator movie, and there's a giant Predator that runs around beating up the other Predators.
Okay, then.
And at the very end, they give the guy a mech suit. It was so dumb. It was just absolutely stupid. Was it The Predator? Maybe that was it.
This is the problem with all these reboots. We can't. Oh yeah, The Predator 2018.
The Predator? Okay. Yeah. That one was just super dumb. The only part in that was when they had the Predator tied down to the table in the autopsy room, and he breaks free and starts killing all the scientists. That was kind of a cool scene, but the whole rest of the movie was a travesty. They try and bring in like a child actor with special needs, and the kid just absolutely butchered the role. It was terrible. He was worse than Anakin Skywalker in the first Star Wars.
Speaking of actors with special needs, you ever seen The Ringer
No.
with
What's The
Johnny
Ringer?
Knoxville? Probably one of the funniest movies you will ever see. And it's Johnny Knoxville essentially fakes having special needs to win the Special Olympics, to win money, to get his family members sewn back on.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but yeah, I remember the previews for that.
Dude, if you haven't seen that movie, you will piss your pants watching that. It is so funny. But that movie has like people acting like they have special needs, and then they have actual special needs actors.
Right.
And it's very hard to tell who's who, like who actually has special needs or not. It's very interesting.
Yeah. Portland RoboCop, I loved the original Tremors.
Yep, and then they came out with 6 more.
I loved watching the next ones because they were such horrible films. I watched them as though they were just like campy B-movie ripoff kind of things, and I was okay. I was able to enjoy them, but they were disgustingly bad, all the sequels.
Straight to VHS ones.
Back to your point, Dulam, the people who, when they implement people with special needs into movies and TV shows, I'm always stoked. There was a girl with Down syndrome in Glee. She fucking nailed every part that she played. She was amazing in that TV show. I love when they can bring in people who do that and play those roles.
You're right.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Yep, that's the best. Dude, when I watched that movie, me, my parents, and my brother quoted that for like 5 years straight. Every time somebody said, "Let's get ice cream," we would quote that.
Yeah.
I think that movie and White Chicks.
Yeah, Monguli, when you go back and watch the first Tremors movie, it doesn't hold up special effects wise and everything, but it was still a blast. Woody Harrelson, the basketball coach with special needs, huh? What's up, Rello?
Okay. Oh my
Sorry.
god! Oh my god!
It was right there. I had to go for it.
YouTube, if you're wondering why we edited out something, don't mind it. Don't worry. You didn't miss anything. It wasn't that funny. Don't worry, YouTube. Holy cannoli, Batman!
How did I not kill Spider-Man big time? What the hell? He normally dies in that opening stomp.
Shout out was given to Rello.
Hey, you make Rello a mod in your stream for 1 month and see if you don't start making fun of him at every turn.
No, luckily I stream early enough where he's not alive to be able to mod in my stream. I know better.
Man, my Gamma team's getting crushed here.
I have like 2 mods in my channel. One of them's Nemesis and the other one's Juicy, and Juicy doesn't even know how to moderate.
Right. Juicy's been putting out a lot of videos lately.
He has, yeah.
Watching the giant worm go splat off the cliffs is still satisfying, yeah.
Hockey. I had no idea Duelam streamed for 3 months because he streams
It's a
at
dumb
dawn
o'clock.
Hey, I stream at the ass crack of dawn. Thank you very much.
What's up, Duchess of Destruction? Thank you for the raid. For those of you just joining us, I'm trying to get kicked off of YouTube and making fun of Rello at the same time. It's working out wonderfully. Now, we're dicking around in war right now. We got another 14 minutes, and then we're going to jump back in for the next round of Crucible. We're just kind of talking about movies and chilling a bit.
Do you want to talk about the new war rules, or do you not?
Yeah, what are the new war rules? Do we have them listed someplace I can read them without sharing things I'm not supposed to share?
I'm pretty sure I can copy and paste something. You could probably copy and paste it and do a different...
No, that's Cosmic Crucible room rules. That's not the one I want. Where are they at?
Run, I posted it on our server.
Oh, there you go.
Headed over to the Brotherhood. Here we go. Dude, I spend so much time in the Brotherhood server. I need to raise that up on my list of gajillions of servers. Is
you can't ban the streamer.
Is there a new Stormwatch infographic? There is. No, that's the same one. Never mind. I don't know why that's pinging me for a new thing. What channel's it in the Stormwatch uptalk?
It's in announcements. It's kind of close to the Stormwatch.
Announce. Okay, it's in the next section up, but it is. You're right. It is close. It's just in the next section up. I gotta scroll way down because it's been a long time since I've been in the announcements channel. All right. So, all right, let's go over this. I'll just read it. Added to all room rules, or added to all rooms. 20% to defending war ready and new warrior allies. Wait, primary stats to defending war ready new warrior allies. Sorry. So new warriors get 20%. If not exhausted, spawn with 2 safeguard. If not exhausted, spawn with 2 safeguard, offense up, defense up, and 10% turn meter. Now, the way that's written, that doesn't sound like it's going to new warriors. That sounds like it's going to everybody.
No, it's just new warriors, I believe.
Okay. The way it's written, it doesn't necessarily apply to new warriors, but I remember them talking about that. I know it's supposed to be just new warriors, but that's not written very well. Room plus 20% primary stats to war ready attacking allies, extra 10% war ready attacking out of time allies. Cargo bay, global 10% of primary stats to all defending war ready allies, 20% extra bonus to war ready cosmic hero allies. So we're looking, let's go look at characters while we're talking about this. I don't have a good way of posting this, do I? I guess I could, hold on a second. Here, I can do this. Here's what I'll do. This is a weird way to do it, but it's how I'm gonna do it. Why is my Discord running like shit right now? It's going so slow.
It's working good for me.
No, it's going now. It's just laggy for a second. All right. Yes, I want to open in server. What are you doing? Let's go. I guess my whole computer is just running like crap today. Cargo bay. Extra 20% bonus to war ready cosmic hero allies. I don't know. Is cosmic hero that amazing?
Eternals, Nowhere, Kestrel.
All right, the hangar. Adjacent, 15% barrier to all defending war-ready allies, extra 15% bonus to war-ready cosmic hero allies. So again, with the cosmic heroes, right? We'll have to go take a look at that list of characters for cosmic heroes.
Oh yeah, Infinity Watch too.
Come on, go back to it. Sorry guys, it's just like I click on stuff in Discord and it's just taking a long time for it to switch over to it.
Yep, Void Knight, yep. You're right, Stucky.
Medbay Global, apply 2 regeneration to defending war-ready allies. War-ready cosmic hero allies get an additional 2 regeneration. That can be a double-edged sword for teams that flip stuff, right? Couldn't that just flip into bleeds?
Yeah.
I mean, could that be bad for... Hive Mind could use that, right? Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, Hive Mind could use that even.
Yep.
Although there's only one cosmic hero on Hive Mind, but
Well, I mean, for flipping it on the opponent into bleeds is what I'm saying.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, that was the medbay we just did. So next up is the barracks.
I'm not sure if Pathfinder ever commented on these rules at all. I don't remember.
Infinity Watch defense meta incoming. Stocky, should I just go ahead and build my Infinity Watch at this point?
I think you should.
I kind of think I should too. I mean,
You're gonna be good.
how am I gonna get to the top of the 100 without those skill characters?
They're gonna be good in Crucible Season 6 and this war, these war buffs.
And the final room is the armory. Adjacent 20% primary to all stats, defending war-ready allies. Extra 20% bonus to war-ready cosmic heroes. Again, a big surprise there. All right, let's go take a look at cosmic heroes and what we're doing here with cosmic heroes.
We have 3 MSF original tunes in there.
Photon, Icarus, Vol, Kestrel, Deathpool, Nova, Star-Lord, Thor. Man, that Nowhere team's gonna get the boost they need to help with the introduction of Black Knight and friends, right? Do you think that's intentional? Do you think that they want people building their Black Knight bigger to accommodate for the boosted stats these guys are gonna have right out of the gates?
Isn't it on defense or no?
I mean, they're getting the 20% bonus a bunch of different places for different reasons to cosmic hero allies.
Thought it was on defense.
Not necessarily.
So it's an extra 20% bonus to war. Oh, it's not. It's offense and defense. Okay, sorry. It's defending above it.
Right. That's the global. Yeah. So look, you've got 4 cosmic heroes in the Nowhere team.
Yep.
I think Korg too, right? It's just my Korg's real small. Yeah, look at that. The whole Nowhere team's getting a boost.
Mm-hmm. They're all getting a 20% stat boost.
Okay, so it might be time for me to go ahead and bring up Cosmo. It might be time for me to bring up the Infinity Watch. Void Knight's getting the bump. Circe and Icarus, of course. Like all of Infinity Watch. It's room bonuses, so that's only on defense, not necessarily Cap and Ginge. The room bonus could be for offense or defense. It'll state for defense if it is.
If you're gonna build, careful building Cosmo because he takes astral energy and so does Starbrand. Just a heads up.
I think I'd rather build Cosmo now and slow roll Starbrand. I'm not excited. I think I'm gonna be building Black Knight big, Cosmic Ghost Rider pretty big. I think Starbrand, Starbrand's gonna be the Korg of this team for me, at least. I don't know, but the way I'm looking at it now, I'm like, I'll use him for his passives, but he's kind of just gonna be, he's gonna be gap placement in the middle of the team, kind of thing, like.
That's exactly what I did him as. I put him as gap placement, dead center of the team.
Yep. I mean, I might even put 2 tanks on one side and then put him and then put everybody else on the other side. So it's like Captain America and Black Knight over on the one side.
Ron, when you say I'd rather build Cosmo over Starbrand, you're saying you'd rather build last year's war team now than the war team of like the next year.
I would rather build the team that beats the team everybody else is building.
So, are you saying Nowhere's gonna beat the Black Knight team?
Yes.
Nowhere with Apocalypse is the current team that people have found works. But it's an ugly match. It's a definite soft counter. You have to play it really well. I think you go with Nova. You're attacking into Black Knight the whole time. So you go basic, ultimate, and then the special, I believe, is how that goes. And you just you save your attacks until you finally get through that. Okay. And they're getting they're cosmic heroes, and so the entire team is getting bonuses from all the different rooms.
Do they apply to offense?
Some of them do. Here, let's we'll go back through it here.
So, considering you're already pretty heavily invested into this team, it makes a lot of sense for you. For me, I think the new team.
Right.
My roster, the new team makes more sense. Also, keep in mind that while we don't know which X-Men are getting reworked, there are 4 X-Men currently that take astral energy.
So for this, so you see how it says adjacent. So it says defending war ready allies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it says extra 20%. is that the extra 20%? Is that applying to the defending war allies, or is the extra 20% to everybody?
No, it's defending Cosmic.
It's
War Ready.
only on defense. So on offense, they're not getting a boost. So nowhere is going to be going on defense, which is what I thought, which is going to take pretty much one of the only counters away of the out of time team.
Okay,
Or
Is the way I'm reading that.
the way this reads to me is that the 10% of primary stats to all defending war-ready allies is the global thing that Cargo Bay gives to everybody. But inside Cargo Bay, on offense or defense, you get an extra 20% bonus to war-ready Cosmic Hero allies. But I understand what you guys are saying, and it could be
Interpreted both ways.
like because it says extra, that's tagging on
Right.
to what was previously said. So it could really go either way.
Because it says extra, it's tagging on to the prior.
Okay.
So it goes
That's the
up.
way-
to
So that's only for defending. All right. In the
feel like that
hangar,
should be, like-
again, we have the extra. So that's
Why-
going to defending.
Why would your Cargo Bay give offensive buffs to your opponents?
Correct. That's what I was saying. Why would it be a global buff? Like, why would your room give buffs to the enemy?
I don't think it would be a global to the 20%. I think it would just be in the room. But I agree. I think it's what you guys say it is. It's global. It's just to defending. And that's why you need to take down the Cargo Bay fast. Hangar is just to adjacent, 15% barrier to all the war-ready allies and an additional 15% bonus to the war-ready Cosmic Hero allies. Again, also defending, right? That's how we're trying to read this. Medbay, globally, it applies regeneration and 2 additional regeneration. I think Medbay is kind of a joke this time around. I don't think it really matters. It's just 2 regeneration. And a lot of those regenerations can be flipped into bleeds and go against the characters.
I think this is the same as Medbay right now. This is exactly what Medbay's doing right now.
Oh, is it?
It's just
That's probably why I don't remember, because it's a very unforgettable rule or forgettable rule. Barracks is adjacent, offense up to them, and war-ready Cosmic Hero allies get an additional offense up. An armory is 20% bonus to war-ready Cosmic Hero allies. Again, it's adjacent. So armory's pretty huge. It's the 20% to all stats.
I think the big winner is Deathpool and probably Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Is Cosmic Ghost Rider's a hero? Yeah. Yeah, and it sucks because the only counter that we have to the Black Knight team, to the out of time team, is Nowhere APOC. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more stuff, but right now it's Nowhere APOC, and they're going to be that much more challenging to go into. So the out of time team, the only one is Cosmic Ghost Rider that's getting the bonuses, right?
yes.
Getting the extra bonuses, yeah.
What
You
is-
don't have to put your Nowhere on defense. You can keep them on offense and run them with their actual current stats.
Right. I mean, you could run them and they're going to make a monster defense, and then you're going to need to two-tap some teams to get the exhausted so that a lot of this stuff falls away.
It needs to be a super defensive season because we've had offensive seasons for 3 seasons in a row. I want to not full clear because we ran out of attacks. Like, I'm tired of this offensive meta of just, let's be the most efficient. I want to be able to not clear because of things. Oh, yeah, you can do CC now.
All right, so again, I have Superior 6 on defense, for those of you just joining me. Infinity Watch in number 2, which I'm really thinking I need to bite the bullet and start building that team.
Why already?
Huh?
Why haven't you already?
Because I keep thinking they're going to fall out eventually. No team has ever lasted this long and been this important for so many seasons in so many different game modes. No team has ever had value like the Infinity Watch.
Because no other team does what Infinity Watch does,
Team
except
has safeguarding immunity.
Yep.
The only way
have-
Infinity Watch falls off is stats wise. That's it. Like
Yeah.
once their stats are out of the game, then that's the only way. That's it.
Darkhold in 3, Gamma in 4, Extreme Hybrid in 5, and SD 5-piece in 6. Nothing special. Those are just what I can't use for offense. And then let's see what my opponent has. Void Knight to get out there fast. Okay. I understand that. There's faster characters, but okay.
You could just New Warriors that. New Warriors echo it.
New Warriors echo this, and then
Yeah.
this is the Pegasus team here, which we could just Eternals and speed, right? It's a pretty big one, but
Yep.
it's still got some weak links that we can blow up.
Doom Dorm APOC 3.
Okay. We have Unlimited in 4 and Extreme in 5. I'm seeing people do this, making 2 teams out of it. Masters of Evil into 5, but that's got Dormammu in it.
This is
No,
where Superior
no
6
Gambit.
on-
No Gambit.
this is- Gambit's in 4. This is where having Superior 6 on defense is really going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
got 4 options, or he's got 3 options. New Warriors are here, and that's what he's trying to bait you into.
You do Tangled in 6.
You do the Doom comp too. if you
Yeah,
wanted to do that.
I'll do the Doom comp again here. It's comparable numbers to the last one we just did. So we'll do the Doom comp over here.
There's also you might be able to do
Pegasus
yeah
Pegasus where?
probably in 6.
6.
6 isn't a problem for me. It's 3. It's 2 or 3, 4, 5.
So let's say you do Pegasus on 6, right? You could probably. I don't want to give you advice to do this, but Sus Hive Mind might be able to take 5. Because of the 2 villains, 2 heroes, might be able to take 5.
That sounds fun. That
Sus
sounds
Hive
fun.
Mind honestly might be able to take 5, legitimately, because you could do the special on Nightcrawler, so it'll rewind Dormammu and Nightcrawler and put the exposed on him, so he can't gain dodge. So then his passive proc won't be annoying, and then just all in Forge from there.
Your opponent has Sus, Doom, Void Knight, Gwenom, Carnage in 4.
Ducky, I put that one in 3 actually for me on my defense.
Yeah, in 3 I could see that making sense, not 4.
I didn't use Doom, though. I didn't use
Yeah.
Doom. Interesting. Okay.
In 4 is a little interesting.
Okay, so the idea of doing a Sus symbiote here sounds pretty interesting.
I mean, do you want to win, or are you looking to try stuff with Hive Mind? Like, how much do you care?
Well, I'm not going to make it into the next bracket, and I know I'm going to move down 1 bracket. So,
Okay.
because they just explained to us how the CC is supposed to work, and this is something I wanted you guys in chat to remember. When you come up to the end of the season, be sure to take a screenshot of where you are with your points and where you're at in Crucible. And when the new season starts, you are supposed to drop down 1 bracket. Everyone drops down 1 bracket no matter where they're at. That's what it's supposed to be. We were told that just today in Discord.
Yes, so if you go from like Plat 3 to Gold 3 and you drop more than 1 bracket, send us screenshots so we can let them know that something is not working correctly.
Oh shoot, Gig, you're right. I gotta go get my kids. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Okay, let's do this 1 attack and just see what happens, just for funsies. It's the end of this season. We're gonna do a Sus Hive Mind attack.
This is gonna be something. If this works, this is gonna be pretty high.
Clear that. Does this look good to you guys?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna put the ability block on Nightcrawler, and then we're gonna go all in on Forge. Is that correct?
Yep.
What's up, Hollywood? Haven't seen you in a minute. You coming back to Marvel Strike Force? Game's getting pretty good, brother. It's so good, we're fucking around in Crucible today.
I'm gonna try and get an ability block on Forge as well.
He's gonna clear it anyway, so I think he may take another turn here.
Oof.
Why did he clear the ability block? Oh, right. Yeah, because he's gonna clear it anyway. But I feel like that should have. That's weird.
All in on Forge?
All in on Forge. Yep. Good luck.
Yep.
Here we go.
You may get some turn meter here in a second.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you actually could get some. Hold on. Oh,
Okay.
wait, you're good. You might be good. You got the ulti here.
Okay. Just need
Yeah,
one.
you got.
Oh, look at all that turn meter.
Yep.
All right.
Night.
Wow.
Probably Nightcrawler.
Steal the energy.
I would say clump them together so you can get primary and adjacent damage on everybody.
Okay. Because eventually Venom's going to wake up.
Yep. But now you're gonna have everybody just start falling over and get a bunch of turn meter. Now steal the energy and hit primary and adjacent on Nightcrawler. Yep.
He's gonna clear him anyway, right?
I would just do special, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna clear him anyway. So
There you go. You might be good now. And then I don't even know what Gwenum does, so I can't help you there. All in on Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah, because I'll go under here and then I can
No, he's
go.
dead. Oh my lord, this actually worked.
This
Son of a
crushes. I'm gonna
This
chain.
was nuts. Oh my god, Carnage is just ripping people.
Venom just won't wake up. Come on, buddy. That's the
What's
only
the size
thing.
of that carnage?
He's getting all the turn meter. That's
He
fine.
just got all the turn meter because everybody died, yeah. If you have a
s-
controlling effect for
stun.
Cyclops, you might want to hit him pretty hard.
Well, he's got immunity.
That's true. I think he might ult here.
Also, you get
Forge.
his defense up.
That's the forge.
Okay.
The ulting on defense up is good, yeah.
We're gonna try a stun on Forge, even though it's not really gonna help, right?
No, that's fine though.
And oh man, they're gaining so much health.
Every turn you take, Forge gives 5% health.
Really?
Yeah.
Clear the offense up.
You need to hit Cyclops right now with the basic, and then you probably have.
Cyclops doesn't have offense up. Well, there's some
Oh.
turn meter.
I'm
There you go.
watching
He's
a
all dead.
card.
Yep.
He's gonna heal from that, isn't he? Well, maybe he'll bleed out though. There we go.
Bleed out first.
He bled out
That
first.
worked wonders.
Okay, that could definitely be played a lot better than what I did there. I was jumping back and forth from targets and stuff. That could definitely be played better, but that absolutely crushed that team. But I'm using sus, so it's not like I feel that.
Still, you're technically using sus and 4 idiots
Yeah.
to take out extreme instead of like MOE APOC Superior 6. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
All right, so I'll probably use a Doom Dorm composition over here. You think New Warriors Echo in 1,
Yep.
Yeah.
Eternals and Speed in 2,
MOE 4,
MOE in 4.
Doom Dorm APOC 3.
Wait, you're gonna use Doom twice?
Oh, where are you using Doom?
Well, I was gonna do Doom in 6, but
So, no, you need Doom, Dorm, APOC in 3, and then
Okay.
you're going to just use like a Tangled Nova, Kestrel, Iron Man Infinity War in 6, and it'll roll it. But
all
you
right,
have
that's
to
what
use
I
Doom,
will
Dorm,
do
APOC.
tonight while I'm laying in bed, and I'll check that out. Oh, I could Pegasus 6. That's right, I can Pegasus
Oh,
6.
yeah, you could also Pegasus 6.
That's
Okay,
what
thank
she
you, Captain
said.
Ginch.
You could also Peg 6, right?
All right, I gotta go get my kids, so we're gonna go raid somebody who's streaming. I ask that every time, and no one ever tells me. Everybody in
Mobile Gamer,
chat's just like,
Ambassador Al, Zero
whatever.
Cool Gamer, Euros World, Beetlejuice, Amaranth, a lot of people.
Hey, I don't ever get to read Arrows World. Let's do that. And like Doolam said, there's other choices if that's where you guys want to go. But be sure to stop by Arrows World and say hello before you bounce out. It's always nice to jump in there and support those streamers. Arrows World 1. I didn't know he had a 1 in his name. Okay. Oh, there's like a little rainbow effect going on in chat with the names. That's kind of cool. Thank you guys for joining me today on Tuesday. Thank you guys in voice for joining me and going over War Room rules and Crucible and all the fun stuff that we did today. I don't know where we're gonna land on Black Knight, guys, but I am preparing for him to be a very powerful, very important character in the game, and I'm probably going to be buying his initial cheapest offer. And I think I'm gonna be going on a bit of a spending hiatus after that, simply because I'm not rolling in dough, and there isn't anything that I see that I absolutely have to have right now. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, y'all have a great Thursday. I will catch you on... I'm sorry, have a great Tuesday. I will catch you on Thursday. Bye, guys.